Jwana, if she will come up. Jwana, come up. We're going to pay tribute.
Amen. Good morning. My name is Jwana Smith. And some of you had the opportunity to meet and know my father, Pastor Cedric Smith, when our family were members here a little over 20 years ago. But for those who didn't know my father, let me tell you a little bit about him. I know Sister Carla said that Pastor Carla's the world's greatest father, but Pastor Cedric Smith was the world's greatest father. and I just want to give you a few reasons why. It wasn't because he bought me or gave me everything that I wanted. It was because he let me do anything that I wanted. But it was because he taught me what I needed to know to live this life for the glory of God and for the advancement of the kingdom. Amen. So that even now, and since his death almost 4 months ago, I'm not lost and I'm still standing, celebrating and encouraging all the fathers and men here today in their fatherhood because of what my dad taught me. When I think about what he taught me, there's 4 things. He taught me a lot, but there's 4 things that come to mind. To survive and overcome. He taught me that through his own testimony when I would, growing up, listen to him give his testimony, how at the age of 18, when my mother was pregnant with me, he tried to commit suicide. But he didn't succeed, thank God. And God spared his life. Though he lived without eyes, he overcame blindness and taught me how to drive. He taught me how to sew. He taught me so many things and did so many things that a lot of people didn't even know he was blind. But he survived and overcame, and that's what my father taught me. He taught me to serve and be faithful. He served his community. He served the body of Christ. And he was faithful in his service. Celebrating 20 years last August of pastoring. And he served Christ Center Fellowship when it was just a few of us. And he served when it was more. And so he was faithful in his service. And he taught me to do that as well. My father taught me to love and to be loved. He loved my mother. June 1st would have been their 36th wedding anniversary. He loved her. He loved me and my sisters. He loved the members of Christ in the Fellowship. And he loved to be loved. My father loved to be celebrated. He started the month-long birthday celebrations. When people said, "Oh, I don't have the money to get you, Pat," he said, "That's okay. I'm celebrating my birthday all month long." So you still have time to give me a gift. And so my father taught me to love and be loved. He also taught me to have faith and to follow God. My father was a man of faith. He had faith when we moved out to Grandview. He said that he was sitting there in his room. The room was right above the driveway. He believed God that everybody in the house would have a car that was driving age, and we did. It looked like a used car lot, but we all had a car. And my father he was a man of faith in everything, and that's the thing that I remember. And so even now, as I live my life, and I will have faith and trust in God because I saw the example that my father gave to our family. And so I just want to pay tribute to my father. Thank God for the years that he had been in my family, in our life, and we will continue to just to honor him with our lives. And I also want to just end it with this Father's Day wishes that I wrote in June 2010 when I was just thinking about how God blessed me that if my father had succeeded in that suicide attempt, I thank God for my mother, but I know that I am the woman I am today because God spared his life to raise me and my sisters. So this Father's Day wish says, as a young woman who appreciates and is thankful to God for the love of my father, I want to wish you a happy Father's Day and thank you for taking your place in the lives of your sons and daughters. I know our society comes up short on the kudos to men who are being responsible and fulfilling their role as fathers. So I want to do my part in showing appreciation to you this Father's Day. I encourage you to keep on being father, dad, and daddy to your kids, no matter how old they get. And remember that the best gift you can ever give to your children is the knowledge of God and your example in following God. Trust me, I know. Everything else is temporary and eventually forgotten, but God is eternal. Have a blessed and happy Father's Day from Jwana Smith, a daddy's girl. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Amen. Proverbs 22:6. Amen.
Amen. Right now, because the Spirit will ever be with us. Thank you. Appreciate the Lord.